Hi, this is T coming at you one more time. The last time I spoke to you was talking about antivirus protection for your computer. Such suites like Norton Internet Security, Kaspersky, Komodo, Trend Micro, so on and so forth. Ah yes, the one and only McAfee. The one I say, let it lie, let it lie. Well, this time I'm coming at you with something along those lines, but just slightly different. It's called spyware or malware or adware. These are programs that get on your computer, sometimes piggybacked on other types of software that you download to your computer. And a lot of the times you don't even know it. And some of the times they slip right past your anti-spyware because they are not set up so much to look for such programs as malware and spyware. Well, they do have a category of software that combats these types of vicious things that get on your computer. They're called anti-spyware or anti-malware. And some of the favorite programs that are out there, one is called Adware. They have a free version of that. Malwarebytes. They have a free version of Malwarebytes. And the one that I use called Super Anti-Spyware. I believe they do have a free version of that, but it's kind of weak. And it all depends on how serious you take these threats and how you use your computer or your mobile device, for what you use it for, how long you use it for, how serious you are about what you do when you get on the internet. For somebody like me who conducts their business at home, my computer is my bread and butter, so to speak. It's what I need in order to operate my online business. And so for me, my desktop and my laptop are very vital and very important to me. And any kind of security that I can use to keep from worrying about these outside influences trying to get at my computer and my information and how I make my living is very, very important. So what I use is Super Anti-Spyware in conjunction with Malwarebytes. These two programs are like 1-2, to me anyway, in the anti-spyware realm. And I suggest, matter of fact, I advise very strongly that whoever's listening to my voice, if you don't take these threats seriously, then sooner or later they're going to catch up with you. Because every day they and those who I'm talking about when I say they, those are the people who are trying to get money. They are trying to get into your computer to find out what you're doing so they can use it either against you or against somebody else or in conjunction with other people's computers that they've hijacked and maybe threaten national security. Who knows? But what we're concerned about is the individual. And the individual needs to take these threats seriously because when your computer goes down, you're going to raise hell and high water trying to get it back up. And if all you needed to do was to put these programs on your computer in the first place, then you wouldn't be going through pulling your hair out trying to get these threats off your computer. So what I advise you to do is to go to Amazon.com and check out these programs that I'm talking about, such as we got Malwarebytes, Super Anti-Spyware, we got Clean from Komodo, Internet Security, we have Spyware Doctor. I used to use that. I don't know if it's still in effect or if it's still around, but it might be. It's a pretty well-known name by people who used it years back. They have hijacked this from Trend Micro. All of these programs, I believe, are good. But to me, at the top of my list is Malwarebytes and Super Anti-Spyware. These are the things that can protect your computer against Trojan horses, against worms, and against ransomware. Not only for your desktop or your laptop or your Mac, but for your mobile devices such as your cell phones. Believe it or not, there are viruses that can get into your cell phone and cause all kinds of havoc, particularly ransomware. Ransomware is when your handheld device or your cell phone gets locked up and you don't know why, and then you will see a notice pop up on your little screen there saying that if you want control of your device back, you will send us $59.99 and we will send you the code to unlock your device. And that's what these little programs, super anti-spyware, malware, they can protect your computer against that. But did you know that they do have programs that can protect your phone, your cell phone, your mobile devices against such threats? And well, I use the Samsung Galaxy 5, Galaxy S5, Galaxy 5S, Galaxy, whatever you want to call it. That's what I use. And some of the programs that I have on there that protect me from invaders is Advanced Task Manager Pro and AP Cache Cleaner. Another one I like to use is the Clean Master. It cleans out your cache and unwanted things like folders that are not being used anymore, and other things that can accumulate on your cell phone over time. It also can clean out your memory, give you back some of the memory that's been taken up by these things that are no longer being used on your cell phone. And CM Security does an all-around very good job in protecting your mobile device, particularly your cell phones. Okay, again, I had said earlier, if you want to know more about these programs that I'm talking about, you can Google them, or you can go to Amazon.com and you can price them. I know that there are some sites out there that allow you to have them for free. My advice to you is do not go cheap on these things, because in the long run it's going to cost you more. So go to Amazon.com and price these things. Again, I'll give you the names of them. You can use such things like Super Anti-Spyware, Malwarebytes, Komodo Internet Security, which comes with BoClean, Spyware Doctor, Hijack This from Trend Micro, and Adware. I believe all of those have a paid program as well as a free program. But my advice to you is to use the paid program, because really there's no price that's too high to protect what's yours. Now I want to talk to you about maintenance, particularly on your desktop, your laptop. Maintenance is very, very important. If your hard drive is full of fragmentation, if you got tons and tons of broken shortcuts, all right, if your registry hasn't been checked lately, you will find that the programs that you use on your computer start to run slow. And what this means is that there's a lot of stuff scattered all over your hard drive, forcing your computer to work that much harder to find the information that you had on there, when previously it could find it almost instantaneously. So what you need to do is to look for such programs like TuneUp Utilities, which can clean up those broken shortcuts. All right, and it can defrag your registry and search your registry for those things that lie dormant in there, and just collect over time and cause your operating system all kinds of headaches. All right, it slows down the maintenance and the running of your computer overall. Another thing that you might want to do is to get a defragmenter. Now, I know a lot of these operating systems, they come with one already built in, but those are the general and the standard operating things that come with your computer. There's no frills. There's nothing really outside but to push it and watch it work. And sometimes it takes hours. I know that it does with the Windows operating systems that I've used in the past. Well, I know one called Auslistics Disk Defragmenter, and believe me, this works very well. AUSLOGICS, Auslogics. It can defragment all of your drives, including the backup drive that you use to store, your backup, so that if anything goes wrong with your main drive, You can always take a snapshot of it and bring it right back. Well, OS Logics will take care of your hard drive. It will defragment it. It will also defragment the free space that's on your hard drive. And it'll make your operating system run smoother and your programs run quicker. Another thing that you can use is the uninstaller. Now, conventional uninstallers, they leave a lot of things behind on your computer. And over time, that can be a killer, for your operating system. So what I use is Revo Uninstaller. To me, it's one of the best, if not the best, uninstallers around. It scans your registry from A to Z, from everything in between. You cannot function in this world, or this computer world, without a great uninstaller. It finds things that your conventional uninstaller doesn't even think to look for. And Windows Defender, in conjunction with your firewalls and your anti-spyware and your antiviruses, Windows Defender is something that definitely you should have if you are using a Windows-based computer. It doesn't cost anything. You just update it from time to time, and it can be a real lifesaver. Okay, so basically that's what I have as far as utilities to maintain your computer. Now, if you're like me, you use more than just one browser. Me, I have 4, but my favorite browser is Firefox, and they have add-ons that can protect you while you are surfing the internet. One of my favorites is called AdBlock Plus, and what AdBlock Plus does, it protects your computer from things on different websites that try to load things onto your your computer unbeknownst, like malicious cookies, third-party cookies, and things like that. What AdBlock Plus does, it allows you to choose which cookies that you want to allow on your computer. And if you want them on there only temporarily, and when you close the session, those cookies are automatically erased. Another one is called Do Not Track Me. Do Not Track Me prevents certain websites from tracking your movements on the internet. When you move from one site to the next site, they like to put little bits of programming on your browser to trace and track where you go. A lot of these programs do that, and then they wind up sending you ads specifically designed for you, depending on what you buy or what you click on when you move from their site to the next one. And Do Not Track Me can help you, help prevent those nosy bodies from checking out where you go. And finally, NoScript. NoScript keeps different websites from placing scripts on your computer, also as tracking devices, but also they can use these scripts to run programs on your computer. Little tiny programs, not necessarily malicious ones, but things that can definitely intrude on your privacy. Well, we've talked about anti-spyware, we've talked about antiviruses, we talked about computer maintenance, we've talked about cell phone viruses and programs and apps and things that can lock down your cell phone. And I like to think that I did a decent job in alerting you to the threats that are out there, and hopefully in the future you will be a little bit more cautious in the places that you go and the programs that you download, because hey, you never know, one day you'll wake up and you can't log on.